All right, basketball fans. After much technical difficulties, Grant DeWitt came through, saved the day, and is able to get the power going to the audio. So he did just put a Facebook post out that we were not going to have audio, but we are. So tell your friends, and we're here. It's Aaron Littig, and Grant's going to join me here in a little bit for basketball action between Havana Ducks and your West Central Cougars in JV action to start, and that is Mia Sievers taking the tip and going in and getting a bucket and a foul. So Sievers to the line. I'll go through for the Ducks. You've got number 15, Jordan Markley, 21, Marley Smith, 22, Carla Gutierrez, 23, Olivia Duncan, and number 40, Lila Dye. And also number 25 just checked in. That's Addison Worley that checked in. So that's the Ducks. That's Gutierrez driving baseline on Lashman, kicks it out. Worley with a three. Rebound to Lashman. Now Sievers down to Reeder, looking for a cutting Lashman. It gets knocked away. And Sievers is going to start it up. Jada Lawson around the left side, drives all the way down the rail out to Reeder. Reeder swings it over to Gracie Lashman. In the middle to Lawson. She turns and faces. Great screen there by Reeder and pass. Not screen, it was a seal. That's what I meant to say. Seal pass from Lawson and another bucket. 5-0 West Central. That's Markley looking for a. That's a jumper from number 22. That's Gutierrez there, senior. I think. First 2 points for the Ducks. Ducks in man-to-man. That's Reeder with it now. Skip pass over to Lashman. Sievers looking for an opening. They had Jackie. It was just a little bit too late. Good play right there. Gracie just couldn't quite get it there soon enough. Sievers wide open. Misses a layup, battles her own teammate for the board there, and everybody goes down. Jump ball goes to the Ducks. Substitution, I think that's number 11 for the Ducks. That's Kaysen Gibbon. In for the Ducks. 23, Olivia Duncan are bringing it down. Goes off the double high ball screen. That ball stolen away by May Reeder. Now she finds Sievers. Sievers across half court. Posted up, Lashman down there, just hit her in a bad spot, right in the hands. Corner pass there, that's Gutierrez. Markley, nothing going there, another turnover. Sievers up ahead to Lawson. Lawson, good retreat dribble, reset it back up, that's Sievers. Good swing pass to Reeder. Good relocation there by May to slide down into the corner. And then we're going to get a foul there on number 11. That's Gibbon. 3:22 to go. It's 5-2 West Central. Good roll there by Lashman. Having trouble handling that pass again. Sievers up top to Jackie. Jackie. She's going to get fouled. Sievers is doing an excellent job, Grant, of looking for the roll. Really, all of them. They're looking for Lashman inside there. Haven't had a lot of success just yet. That'll change right after Jackie hits both of those free throws. First one's just a bit short.
Jinxter.
I know. Gets the second one, though. That's 6-2 in favor of the Cougars. The JV game is just 6-minute quarters, not 8. And that's number 40. That's Lila Dye, who gets tied up by Gracie Lashman. Jump ball goes to West Central. Sievers off the high ball screen. Over to Lawson. Lawson now driving down the rail. Gracie Lashman all the way down. Good kick to Reeder. I like the ball movement from the Cougars. There's Lashman on the post. Kicks it out. Inside out game right there. Now Sievers again. Rejects the screen. Finds Reeder. Reeder gets a cutting Lashman. She turns over her left shoulder off the glass and good. Really good ball movement by this JV squad. This is basically the third place team in state last year, right?
Yep, minus Evan Gregory, who is on the bench right now, and I believe she's not out there starting this JV game. I think she's getting the nod to start the varsity game today.
Okay. Little inside information there, potentially.
Yeah. Conversation with the coach, trying to get prepared for the best commentary we can bring our fans.
That's right. We don't just show up. We do some research. I like it. But yeah, this group of freshmen, talented group for West Central in terms of the bright future for girls basketball. Ooh, good drive there. That's number 23. That's Olivia Duncan. Took the ball to the hole with some authority there and gets the foul on Reeder. 8-2, West Central leads at 1:52 to go in the first quarter.
Anyone out there that's college basketball fans, the number one team in the nation for men's basketball, Purdue got spanked today at home.
Really? I haven't paid attention to anything.
Iowa State beat them by 25.
Wow. Okay.
But the best game of the day, Duke is currently up on Michigan State.
Go Duke Blue Devils. And that's Duncan that got the first free throw. Second one's up. Good arch from her. Box out and rebound from Lashman. Going to get a foul there on 22. That's Gutierrez. Sievers off that high screen. Looking for Reeder. Lawson scanning the floor. Good help there from Ducks, number 11, Gibbon. Shot blocked. And they're going to get a travel on Gracie. Couple of subs here. There is Evan Gregory checking in. And I have not practiced Laya's last name, so it's Laya.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
That's Laya, one of our foreign exchange students we have this year. Laya's from Spain and, has played some basketball in her home country, so it's great to have her with us and being able to contribute to the team. That's a great take there by Markley. Going to the basket with authority, unable to finish, but West Central the other way. That's Laya, three-point attempt from her. A little bit short. Gregory with the rebound. .59 seconds to go, 8-3 West Central. Winding down the first quarter. They get Sievers, kicks it right back to Lawson. Her corner three looks a little bit long from here. That's Lashman, weak side board to Gregory. Gregory with the turnover. There's going to get a foul on Lawson there. It'll be Ducks basketball under their own basket here. Maybe they'll run the same play that we had to win it last night right here in the same exact spot. Talking about the boys' game.
Man, I went back and watched that last night, too, and I'm sure Coach Seasting mentioned that, and and the mindset that has to go through your head as the guy taking the ball out of bounds. But, yeah, exciting game here last night. West Central fell in a close one to state-ranked Brown County. And we're back in action here today.
That's Reeder with the steal. She's got numbers here on the left side, and they're going to get her with the travel. You could tell there May just wasn't super comfortable being on the left-hand side and going to try and finish with that left hand. Tried to put the brakes on, but couldn't quite get it done. So that's Markley now to Gutierrez. Guarded by Gregory. Gutierrez with a nice start and stop. Over to Markley. Markley, free throw line jumper. Lots of arch on that one, off the back iron. That's turned over. That's Gracie Lashman with it now. 5 seconds to go. She's going all the way to the bucket, and she drew a foul there, I believe, on number 30, Josie McCausland. Yep. So Gracie Lashman, 4 seconds to go, able to get a couple attempts at the free throws here. Gets the first. Man, she means business. She takes no time getting that free throw up. Second one rattles home. 2 big free throws there from Lashman. 10-3 West Central. 1 second. Markley. It would have been good if it went, but it was a bit long off the back iron. After 1 quarter here in this JV game, it's West Central 10, the Havana Ducks 3. All right, second quarter starting here. Again, there's 6-minute quarters in JV. West Central ball to start. Lashman, turnaround jumper, no good. Sister's going to run it down, crashes into the bleachers. They're going to get Lyle with a foul. Being super aggressive down there, looking to create something. That's Lawson checking in for the Cougars. Over to Gibbon. Gibbon up top. That's McCausland. Gutierrez. That ball stolen away by Lawson. She's looking for Severs. Severs now pushes it down the middle. Up ahead to Reeder. Reeder finds Lashman. She's got a one-step drop step, but misses the bunny. And the Lashman girls decide to go old school wrestling there and battle for that loose ball. The Ducks have had some decent looks here in the JV game, just unable to really convert. That's McCausland, kicks it out to Gibbon. That's 21. That's Marley Smith. Her shot was long. Now Severs pushing it up the middle. Eyes up front, finds Lashman wide open. Her layup's off the glass and good. That's 12-3 West Central. Good job by Severs there, keeping her eyes up the floor as she's dribbling, looking to attack, and finding that open teammate.
It's going to be a full timeout taken by Havana. It is 12-3 West Central. We'll be back in 60.
.450 to go here in the first half. It's 12-3 West Central. Ducks basketball. That's McCausland all the way in, loses it right at the bucket, but it goes off West Central. He'll stay with the Ducks. Gutierrez back in the game. She joins Smith, Gibbon, Dye, and Duncan. That's Duncan with the ball now. Gibbon looked open for a second there. Gutierrez, nice behind the back dribble. Guarded aggressively by Gracie Lashman. That's something she brings to the table. She's like a bull in a china shop. She gets after it out there. And she's got a look on her face like, don't mess with me. Severs, Lashman's wide open on the other side and just got excited, shuffled those feet a little bit for a travel. I think she was so surprised at how wide open she was. Doesn't happen very much. That is Markley back in the game for the Ducks. Gonna get violation there on Miss Jordan Markley. Got the knee out there a little bit too much on the screen. Severs finds Reeder on the wing. Ooh, we kind of got lucky with that one. I'm not sure who that pass was to. Oh, another one. There's Jackie Lashman with the seal, turns to the middle, which was great because it was to the side that the defense was giving her to instead of going over that comfortable. Most right-handers want to go over their left shoulder. And she went over the right to where the defense left her open and scored the bucket. 14-3 West Central. That's Duncan. Good find, but unable to convert. Now Severs pushing it once again. Up ahead to Reeder. Looking for Lashman. Good steal there by Gutierrez. Now she pushes it. Pulls it back, and Duncan's now going to set it up for Havana. Markley. Dribble. Kicks it to Gibbon. Gutierrez. Off the screen. She was in trouble. Duncan went over and helped her out. Now Lawson gets her hands on it. Steal up ahead to Gracie. She's got her sister. A little too late, but Jackie able to handle that pass. That's probably the toughest pass that Jackie's had to handle in this game, and she caught that one. She threw that to her from about 2 feet through traffic, and she caught it and got the foul. Good rotation there from Jackie on that free throw and gets it to go. Laya checks in. Severs has a seat. I don't know what he said, if it was off black or it's...
I think he said black.
Okay.
Black ball, I believe. It's the way
That's the way the players are going with it, yeah. Duncan. Over to Gutierrez. Yep, they're going to get a double dribble there. She went to pass it and kind of missed it. That's Addison Worley. Evan Gregory in the ball game. Talked about Evan a little bit earlier, but she had a great game at Pittsfield the other night. 15 points, I believe, and plenty of rebounds, and just brings that defensive energy to the varsity side. That's Reeder, steps into a three-pointer. Long. Lawson with the rebound. But she would have looked to attack out of that. She had a lane. Back into Lashman. Lashman off the glass and good. And I really love how this group shares the basketball, Grant. Like they're sometimes maybe a little too unselfish at times.
Yeah, I've only I think I've had the opportunity to watch them once so far, and that was last week when they played here against Porta. And I was doing some things during the JV game, so I didn't get to watch a lot of that. But yeah, I'm really impressed with their ball movement. Active on defense. And they don't force a lot of shots. Like the shots they're taking are good, open shots. Almost sometimes too unselfish.
Yeah, I agree. Turnover there, West Central. There's 1:10 left to go in this first half. It's 17-3 West Central. Gutierrez looking for Duncan. Laya gets the steal there, but unable to keep it. Turns it right back over. Gregory now out putting some pressure on Gutierrez. Spin dribble down the left rail. Shot's no good. Rebound to Reeder. Now to Lawson. Under a minute to go. Lawson has a couple of options up ahead. Looking for Leia there, but just unable to. That would have been a tough pass to do anything with.
Man, I just got done talking about not forcing things, and then they go out and do that. Man, I'm going to have to talk to them about that in class on Monday.
There you go. Just maybe on Monday, just pull up some film.
Yeah. Under a minute to play. West Central leading 17-3.
Duncan off the screen. Trying to find a teammate there. Gutierrez now. Almost stolen away by Evan Gregory. Spin move. Back to McCausland. McCausland to, that's Worley. Her 3 attempts no good. Lashman with it. Now to Lawson. There's 15 seconds to go here in this first half. They got Gregory down to Lashman. Kicks it outside. That's Lawson with an open three-point look. Off the side and out of bounds. It'll go back to Havana. Five seconds. Duncan across the line. Ooh, they got nothing there at the end. Good block, and that'll do it for the first half. West Central pretty much in control of this one. They lead at 17-3. We'll be back in a few minutes with the second half of this JV game. All right, folks, we're back. They're going to let the clock run down here and get the full halftime amount here, but good first half for West Central. We talked a little bit about it, just their ball movement, keeping that defense moving around, making them go off of screens, making them have to communicate to switch or stick and then defend rollers. And they've done a great job there of just creating some good shots for themselves. And then defensively, obviously, they only gave up 3 points. So West Central handling it so far, and we'll see what the Ducks can do here in the second half. So that's...
We're going to have a timeout.
Okay. Sometimes I get lost of like, wait, did he call 5 seconds? I don't know what's happening. But they're going to do a full timeout. Grant, you're a great guy to have on here in terms of what the schedule looks like next week.
Oh, man.
You know?
You're throwing me on the spot on that one.
I know that I feel like I'm somewhere every single night next week.
Next week's a rough week in terms of road games. We only got one home game. I do know that for a fact, and that's Wednesday. We got high school boys in Winchester against Gillespie. So someone new, but high school girls are in Triopia on Monday.
That's right.
That will be a 6 p.m. start. Varsity first, followed by 2 10-minute JV halves.
Mm-hmm.
Freshmen are also in New Berlin that night. Tuesday, high school boys are in Pittsfield. Wednesday at home against Gillespie. Wednesday, we also have another wrestling match. That's going to be at ISD.
Okay.
Pretty cool environment last week over in Winchester when we hosted our first ever wrestling meet. Something I never knew anything about. I've had a cousin wrestle back when we were in school from up in Minnesota, but I'd never been to a wrestling meet. Didn't even know how the points worked.
I still don't.
Me neither, really.
But, dude, I came in there that night, and that was really cool to watch.
It was. It was really neat. So
I would, if any of you were listening and are like, you know what, I don't know about this wrestling, just come and check it out. The next time we have one home meet left, right?
Yes.
In Winchester.
December 16th. It's a Tuesday. It'll probably be tough because I'm sure that high school boys being a Tuesday night are playing on the road somewhere. But yes, even if you can just step in there for 10, 15 minutes just to see the environment, kind of see how they operate, totally different.
Yeah, it's super cool, man.
Definitely operate a little bit different than I do. This meet was supposed to start at 6. I think it was about 6:05 by the time they did the anthem. And I'm like, man, we got real high. Yeah. Anthem's at 5:58. Like, we're starting at 6. We can't do this. We run a tight schedule around here. But
that's right.
It all worked out. It's really cool to see. And we got six boys from the co-op that are participating in it.
Okay, cool.
It was kind of neat to talk to them after. It would have been on that Wednesday, because we hosted on Tuesday. It would have been that Wednesday. It's pretty cool just to talk to them and see how things are going, because 5 of the 6 are new. They've never done it before. We had one kid that has wrestled before, but just to get their thoughts, and they've all enjoyed it. So hopefully it's a continued partnership that we can keep with ISVI and ISD, and continue to offer just another great opportunity for our student athletes to participate in the winter months when they don't play basketball.
Yeah, man, I think that's the coolest part about it is just that aspect. It's another extracurricular activity that kids can choose from. You know, I know you and I already talked about it a little bit. I don't know if we'll be able to get it done this year, but you know, I went and watched the other night just so that we could start thinking about ways that we could potentially broadcast it. It would pose, you know, maybe some difficulties, but maybe next year it'd be on the agenda for being able to broadcast if we have a home wrestling meet.
Well, my plan is for next Tuesday is to have live stream, not audio, because none of us have a clue.
Well, I've been thinking about.
I've
been thinking about words that I can make up for moves that I see and just make them up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Put them in the guillotine and
power
bomb them.
Yeah.
But yeah, like my goal is to set up 2 cameras, because we have the capabilities to do that. Set up 2 cameras and put on each mat. Do a split screen on our
on the broadcast feed.
On the broadcast feed, and that way you can see it all. And honestly, it was very cool. It was very cool. Great environment. Super excited for our kids and our communities to be a part of this, and hopefully it continues to grow for us.
Yeah, I agree. We got way off. Should we finish the schedule for next week?
Let's get through that. So that's on Wednesday. Thursday, we got 2 different games. We got high school girls at Greenfield. That'll be a 6 p.m. start. And then junior high boys are traveling to Calhoun. Friday, high school boys are at Pleasant Plains. And then Saturday, freshman boys are at the Greenfield Shootout that they do every year. And junior high boys will be at JMS playing in a tournament where they'll be guaranteed 2 games, and they play at 11:30, the first one. So 7th grade will play at 11:30 next Saturday, and 8th grade will follow, and then depending on win or loss, we'll determine when they play again. So they will play twice next Saturday, both groups. But yeah, super busy week. We've had busier, but in terms of on the road constantly, it's a rough week for our kids because we're always traveling.
Well, back to the action here. It's 20-5 West Central. 3:19 to go here in the third.
Hey, Black, we should be talking right now.
It's West Central basketball. On the court for the Cougars, Sievers, Lawson, Reeder, Lashmet, and Lashmet. For the Ducks, we've got Duncan, Markley, Gutierrez, Dye, and who's the other one? That's Worley. That's Reeder off the glass from the just outside the block and gets the bucket. Duncan across the line. West Central in a little 1-3-1 zone here. Creates a turnover, and we'll get some subs. That's McCausland in for Duncan. And all right, so I went and asked what Laya's last name is, and I'm hoping I'm going to say it right. It's Muntané. She is from Spain, so it's Laya Muntané.
I'm going to say Laya.
You're going to say Laya? Okay. It flows a little easier, doesn't it?
That's been a very cool experience this year, too.
Oh, wow.
We have 3 foreign exchange students, 2 from Spain, 1 from Finland. And I have Isabella, the girl from Finland, is actually in my fitness PE class, so I've got to be able to just kind of talk to her occasionally through this first semester and just kind of see kind of what the lifestyle is in Finland.
Yeah.
And different things. Like, it was interesting. So, like, Halloween here in the United States, like, we kind of celebrate Halloween, whatever. They don't do that in Finland. So, like, got to Christmas. I'm like, you guys do Christmas? And she's like, yes, we do Christmas. But it's always interesting to see just how they adapt to the different culture. But it's also a great learning experience for not just them coming to the new culture and going through the American school system, but also for our student athletes, or not student athletes, but our student body to learn from them and what's different where they're from. So
yeah, there's a whole nother world out there besides what happens here in Scott and Morgan County. you know, so yeah, that is cool, and it's been cool to see the foreign exchange students participating in activities and doing that. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and I feel like there's a number of schools around here this year close to us that have foreign exchange. I believe Havana has one. I just overheard a conversation that they have one that maybe is on the varsity squad, and she's from Spain also.
That's cool. I tell you what, if any West Central people are out there watching, if you want to host any foreign exchange students, I'd definitely take a picture that shows about 90 if you're interested for the upcoming baseball season. But throw a little plug out there for that.
Yeah, you can get him in here. It does seem like they're mostly female, though. Even like I even think Triopia may have some foreign exchange students.
So it's funny you say mostly female. So my aunt and uncle who live in Pawnee, they've had 2 different foreign exchange students, both males.
Oh, okay.
I've had my cousins from Mount Sterling. They've hosted a foreign exchange student. It's just cool to see the relationship that the host families build with these students,
Yeah.
and how the relationship carries on beyond just the year
Right.
that they're
Afterwards.
here. Like
Yeah.
I know my cousins who hosted a foreign exchange student, like that's the foreign exchange student came back
Oh.
a year later just to spend 2 weeks with them.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Because they've created that bond, and they still talk
Yeah.
very often. So
That's cool.
it's more than just going to school.
That is McCausland to the line for the Ducks. She misses the first. Second attempt. And we're going to wave that off. She went over the line early. It'll be West Central ball. 1:32 to go in the third. 22-5 West Central. Sievers running the show here for the Cougars. Off the high ball screen. They'll get Lashman on the roll. And Gregory ends up with it. Her little hook jump shot. I like the shot. That's a good move right there. Just on it. What is hanging off the ball? There, it's on the floor now.
That was madness right there for
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah, maybe some tape or something. I saw it. May, you're gonna. There you go. Step out of
Hey,
bounds.
she
May.
was doing what she's taught. Stand in bounds.
Okay.
Let your team get set up. Step
And
back.
then step
yeah.
back. Okay.
Because a lot of times in that situation, she's standing there. Officials like, here you go.
And they
And
just hand the ball, and then you got to go. Okay.
I'm
a good
tipping that. I'm tipping my hat to May right there.
All right.
I'll ask her later if she meant to do
what she
that
meant,
or,
yeah.
or if she didn't realize she was behind the line.
Or if she was just trying to decide if she's supposed to be taking it out or not.
We're under a minute here in the third quarter. West Central leading now 22-5. We're going to have another foul, and that's going to be on Gutierrez.
Gutierrez, yep.
Team foul number 2.
They're going to run that ball screen. Sievers rejects that one. Reader in the corner. Montane now. Once you know how to say it, it sounds cool.
Until you mess it up.
Yeah, I know. That's Jackie Lashman, her post move. A little bit long. Reader crashes the boards. Gets it to Sievers. Up top, Laya, three-pointer. Nails it. Oh, it was a 2. She stepped over. She nailed it. Good shot there by Laya Montane from Spain. I had asked her, like if she had a favorite basketball player during volleyball season, actually, because I knew that she liked basketball more than volleyball. She had played basketball before. And I was expecting her to maybe hear, like, Pau or Mark Gasol or, somebody from Spain. She said, no, Steph Curry.
Oh.
Steph Curry is her favorite.
When you play defense, I'm going to need you in a defensive position.
1.4 seconds, and Sievers to the line.
Good take there by Mia. Got the first one to fall. Looking to extend the lead here. Off the back iron, and she's going to get her own rebound. 3 up.
Oh. Good hustle there by Sievers to chase that down and get her feet settled and get a good look at it there as the buzzer went off. That's after 3 quarters. West Central leads it by 20, 25-5. All right, last quarter, 6 minutes to go here in this JV game. West Central up by 20. Duncan in the game looking for Gutierrez. She's open for three, decides to drive on Lashman. All the way across the lane. Now she's triple teamed. That's knocked away and out of bounds off of Havana. It'll go to West Central. Montaigne looking for that high ball screen. Goes the other way, now to Lawson. Good defense there by Duncan. Staying in front, low, good defensive position, and creates a turnover there. Lawson drags that foot. Markley back in the game as Gutierrez goes to the bench for the Ducks. They had Markley for a second. Now they get it over to Worley. Worley, left-hand dribble towards the baseline. Over the top to Markley. Markley. Oh, I love that take there from her. They're going to get a block. I love the little hesitation and hip swivel to be able to create that space in the driving lane and get down the rail. Oh, I think she forgot which end of the floor she was on because she had a shot at it right there. Markley takes the shot. Rebound to Duncan. Excellent post up there by Markley. She, right across the lane, posted up, tried to pin Lashman, and got the good post pass and draws the foul. I love Markley's shoes, too. Those are Sabrina 3s.
Yeah, here we go. You talking about shoes.
Well, like the Sabrina 3s, the Sabrinas are wildly probably one of my favorite looking shoes. And you can customize the Sabrina 3s. So you can put your own colorways together. And she has. That's not the standard ones, not that colorway. So those are cool. I like those. Braley has custom Sabrinas and Daxton. Both have custom Sabrinas.
How many pair you got?
I don't have any because I don't play basketball. But I will say this. Dax and I are now in the same shoe size, so he will likely continue to grow, and I'll have me a pair of Sabrinas whenever he's done with them.
Maybe he'll be done.
I hope not. I hope not. 4:50 to go. It's 25-6 West Central. It'll be Sievers running the point. Ball screen from Gracie Lashman. Now Lawson. Duncan, I've been impressed with her for Havana. Like her, just her defensive stance, how she moves her feet really well, tries to stay in front. And then that is Montaigne there with the drive and the foul.
Her hair's in front of me. 11 red, thank you. I'm not fast enough to run around and get in front of her.
And this will be Lyle Montaigne for a couple of free throws. First one is just a bit off to the right. Second attempt is good. Third point of the game for Montaigne. Duncan to Markley. Markley, hesitation dribble, hip swivel, gets to the bucket. Going to get called for a travel there. Turnover, ball goes back to West Central. Sievers in the corner to Reeder. Reeder finds Gracie Lashman. Her shot off the bottom of the backboard. It's loose. Duncan, oh, wow, there's a lot. There's some more. That's going to be a foul for sure. That's one thing with girls basketball is when they get to a tie-up situation.
Someone's going to the ground.
Yes, because they are pulling and ripping, and they are not letting go. I love the toughness and aggressiveness. And then that's a turnover there. Sievers looking for Lashman on the roll over the head, and now that's Markley all the way to the hoop off the turnover, and she's going to get fouled. Substitution for the Ducks, that is McCausland into the game. Also, number 21, Marley Smith checking into the game for the Ducks. That's Gibbon looking for somebody. There she gets it inbounds to Markley. Markley. That's taken away by Reeder, and Reeder should have just kept it for a little longer. She was kind of looking ahead, wanting to create a transition opportunity, and ended up turning it over, and they're going to get a foul on Moontanay. The Ducks to the line. That's number 22, Carla Gutierrez. And the Ducks are in the bonus here with still 3 minutes to go in this game. Gutierrez misses the first. The second one is up, and it rattles out. Rebound, Cougars. That's Sievers now. She's guarded by Markley. Over to Moontanay. Moontanay looking for a teammate. Back up top to Sievers. That's knocked away by Markley. Gibbon ends up with it, and she drags the foot as well. Travel, it'll go right back to West Central. Gracie could have got called for an illegal screen there, and then that's a turnover. Lawson stolen away by Gutierrez. Crossover dribble, left hand down the side, knocked away by Reeder. She chases it out of bounds. It'll be Havana basketball. Gutierrez finds McCausland. Gutierrez now, dribble drive around the wing. All the way to Sievers. You're going to get probably a blocking foul on Sievers.
Ken White manhandle tackle. The football coach would have appreciated it.
Dave Bishop being very descriptive with his with the foul call there. Always enjoy Dave, Mr. Bishop. Gutierrez, that free throw attempt is long off the back iron. She'll get a second. This is the second. That's Markley coming in from the opposite side to tie it up. And that'll be a jump ball that goes West Central's way. That's Sievers looking for the roll. Lawson able to pick it up anyway. Now they get Moontanay on the wing. She's looking up top for Seavers. Seavers has Gracie Lashman. Her spin move in the post, up and over. Going to get a foul there on Gutierrez, and she's going to go to the line for a couple. 2 minutes to go. It's 26-6 in favor of the Cougars. Gracie gets the first. 27-6. Second one from Lashman, a little bit short. Gutierrez with the board, up to Markley. Markley now, a freshman. And I really like her footwork, what she does with the basketball in terms of like hip swivels and getting into that same foot ball hand stance, and then there just dribbles right into a pull-up three. So freshman here that has a lot of potential for the Ducks. I like the way she plays. Lawson over to, that's now Mountainay with it. Her crossover dribble leaves the defender, baseline drive, no good. Rebound to Gutierrez, kind of, it's loose. Seavers ends up with it, able to save a rolled ankle. Crossover dribble, she's got a lane to the basket. That's going to get knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Cougar basketball.
Hey, match up. Who has basket?
You're on top. Data, brace your pose. Data, brace your pose. There you go.
Marley, what you doing?
Inbound, yep. Going to get a foul there on Gutierrez, and I think that might be her fifth foul, so that'll be Lila Dye checking in as Gutierrez exits the game. Good game from her today, lots of effort, never stopped playing. Lawson now. Back up top, off the screen, all the way to the bucket. Unable to get it, and then they'll get her with a travel as she kind of lost her balance, getting her own rebound. Under a minute to go, it's 27-8. And I think it's safe to say that the West Central JV girls are going to come out with the victory here. Up ahead to Reeder, and she was not expecting that, and I think mostly because it's 41 seconds, but, you know, that's Seavers always looking to attack in transition and create an advantage for her team. Gibbon with the layup that is no good, and now Mountainay down the floor. This is that time where we just want to make sure we dribble it out. We don't have to do a lot here, 26 seconds to go. No need to overreact. You know, I'm not saying I'm overreacting, but there are good times and bad times to hand me a chainsaw, so we just got to chill out and let this clock run out. Lawson just threw it right to McCausland. Over to Markley. Let's not foul, girls. And we do, with 0.9 seconds to go. Markley with a chance here to add to her point total for the day. First free throw is no good.
Hey, everybody off. Everybody off. Well, no, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. Yeah, you got to. There you go.
So it's 27-8. Markley has a chance here to make it 27-9.
Hey, when you two get it, hold it.
And I don't know, that was her third free throw there. It's not going to matter, but she makes the last 2 of 3 on a regular foul. And that doesn't matter. It's 27-10. West Central girls are able to pull out that JV victory. Next, we have the varsity matchup between Havana Lady Ducks and the West Central Cougars. We will be back here in about, give us 15 minutes, and we'll be back to bring you that action.
over here.
All right, here we go. We're ready for varsity action. The 4-1 Havana Ducks against the 4-0 West Central Cougars. And the tip goes to the Ducks. That's number, let's see what we got here for the Ducks. Cougars in man-to-man. That's number 32. That's Nettleman. Her three-pointer's no good. Gonna get a foul there on Sturdivant for West Central. Ducks looking to inbound there. They go to Nettleman there. Her shot's hard off the glass, rebounded by Sturdivant, and they're gonna get a travel call there. Baisley. Not going well for her for the first couple of minutes. Just unfortunate plays. Yeah, all good though. That's Kramer to the bucket. Her layup. That one's shy. Rebound to Gregory. Now the Cougars come out of there with a possession. That's Grubb up the left side. Trying to get it to Allie Little. Excellent defense there by number 20. That's Katie Miller. And they're going to get a 5-second call there on Grubb. West Central's trying to get the ball to our guard, Allie Little, and that's Katie Miller doing an excellent job of denying the basketball. Good team defense all around from the Ducks.
Well, I think that's going to be the number one thing. Stop out.
Yeah, sure. She is a tremendous player, can do a lot of things, but we'll see how the Cougars adjust. Another loose ball. That ends up with the Ducks. Down in the corner to Kramer. Her jumper, no good. Sturdivant with another rebound. Knocked away. Evan Gregory almost with it. Still going for it. That'll create a jump ball. That's what Evan Gregory brings as a freshman, is that rebounding ability and then just that hustle and tough mentality and never give up kind of attitude. That's Gregory with it. Ducks, a lot of pressure with this, a lot of ball pressure with this man-to-man defense. Cougars still trying to get settled into an offensive set. Sturdivant now. Now down to Little. Little finds Grubb on the post. Good kind of jab step move by Grubb. The shot is up and looked good. Looked like it was going to fall, but doesn't. That rebound comes out. Now up ahead, that's Kramer. Her jumper is good. Finally, points on the board. First bucket of the game goes to Ava Kramer. So Sturdivant all the way to the basket there. Ooh, they're going to get her with a travel. Now it looks like feet got tangled up in there a little bit, but they're going to get her with a travel. So it'll go back to the Ducks. It's 2-0 with just over 2 minutes gone in this ball game. That's Olivia Kramer. Skip pass, now back up top to Miller. Miller's left-handed drive. It's taken away by Allie Little. She goes down the left side. She's got a left-handed layup. That's good. Ties the ball game. That's one thing that Allie's really good at is transition, right? She's a speedster, can get out in front and finish as well around the rim. Tied the shoe. Now, one thing to be on the lookout for today for West Central is the pressure. That full court pressure has given them some struggles this year. There's been moments where they've handled it really well, and then moments where they've struggled. So created a turnover right there. It's 4-2 Havana.
Just got to slow themselves down.
Yeah.
It's not like a full court run and jump.
Yep.
It's just a full court man-to-man, not allowing you to be comfortable to bring the ball. Slow down.
That's the hardest thing to do for kids, when you're getting pressured, is to just think about taking a breath and a count and just chill for a second. That's Miller all the way to the bucket on Grubb. Her layup, no good. I have no idea what happened there. Anyway, a loose ball ends up in Ava Kramer's hands. And for a layup, it's 6-2. Now Wall with it. She's across the timeline, ready to set the offense up. They get it. They're going to get a hold there on the senior, Katie Miller. Cougars set up in the line. Looking for Little off the curl, and they get it to Grubb. Grubb with the inbound here. A little hesitation dribble. Good defense there by Miller. Stops the drive, but knocks it out of bounds. Grant was talking earlier, everyone, but I was bad running the board and didn't have his volume turned up. So he's back with us now. That's Sturdivant with the runner and good.
That's right, Aaron. I'm just over here trying to run the music.
I know. I'm a terrible multitasker. Like, I'm still nervous about having to be the PA guy for a little bit, and I kind of messed everything up.
Good rebound there by Grubb. Got it kicked out to Sturdivant, and she's going to look to push. And that may be a great way to attack this full court pressure, is get the ball and push it down the floor.
I agree, bud. Gregory up to Wall. Now Sturdivant. And Miller's just chasing Little around everywhere. So it's really a couple of things what needs to happen there. Somebody from West Central needs to, be able to take some of that pressure off and do something like that right there that Ellie Wall just did. And score a bucket. And then Allie's got to, she's a junior, but she's got to understand ways to get herself open as well. And that was a deep three by Kramer, Ava Kramer. 9-6 in favor of the Ducks.
We're going to have a couple subs here. Adrian Kaufman in for the first time for West Central.
And that's Madeline Howerter for the Ducks. Little with a little bit of breathing room there. Kaufman looking at Grubb in the post. Nothing there. Spin dribble to the baseline. Another spin dribble. Able to get it to Gregory. Gregory steps into a three, but she moved both of those feet before she did. That'll be a travel. Substitution back in, Miller to the bench, and that will bring back in Nemmelman for the Ducks. Ooh, there's another one in there that I missed. That's Jenna Brooks, number 1 in for the Ducks. Nemmelman for three, long rebound, chased down by Little. She finds Sturdivant now. Do the Cougars have numbers? Sturdivant forced one there, but Gregory there for the rebound and put back. Evan Gregory.
High off the glass.
Yeah, high.
That bucket by Gregory cut Havana's lead down to 1, 9-8, just over 2 minutes to play here in the opening period. Loose ball. Gregory comes away with the steal. Good pressure there up front on the basketball. And West Central an opportunity to take the lead here.
Yep, they find Gregory in the middle. I love trying to get the ball into the middle of the floor. Grubb powers through there to go meet that pass. It's loose, but they're going to get a jump ball.
If you're West Central right now and Coach likes, next opportunity to talk to the girls, in my opinion, you got to talk with Allie Little and have her set some screens.
Yeah.
Because it looks like right now it's almost like a red shooter situation. They are not helping off Allie Little. It is the 9-9. So set some screens. Allow her.
Wow, what
Sorry.
a finish there.
I wanted to see what was going to happen there before I.
But yeah, I agree with you. Then the defense has to make a decision, like, are we going to switch the screen? That creates some opportunity for Allie to be able to get some space to get the ball even.
Yep. But a loose ball, and she went coast to coast and was fouled. The foul was on number 1, Jenna Brooks, her first, team second. Ellie Wall coming back into the game, and she's going to get Sophie Grubb a breather.
9-8 Havana, a minute 30 to go. Little gets the second one, ties it up.
Miller also back into the game for the Ducks.
I feel like I missed a bunch of Havana's substitutions. There's number 5, Evie Smith, that's out there as well.
34 White.
Good drive there by French. She was fouled. Excuse me, that's not French. That's Howerter. She was fouled by Kaufman, her first, team second. Ooh, shooter's roll.
For sure, that thing looked like it was coming hard off the back iron and then caught the front of the rim and rolled in.
Second one no good. Little with the rebound. Kicked up ahead to Sturdivant. She's looking to push. Ooh, it's getting physical out there.
Yeah, it is. Kaufman now with the dribble. Finds an open Sturdivant on the wing. Her three-pointer's on the way. Rattles out. Gregory crashes the boards. Excellent job
It's
there.
a great shot there by Sturdivant, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I've kind of watched the couple games I have seen, and she gets down on herself when these shots don't go, and those are shots, especially today with how they're going to guard Little. She's got to have confidence.
Yeah.
She's got to keep shooting the basketball. She can't not shoot the ball because first couple of shots aren't falling.
For sure. Wall to inbound, right to a cutting Little. Left hand off the glass and the foul.
Foul is on Howerter. Her second, team fourth. Allie Little to the line to try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Great finish with the left hand.
She gets the first one, 57 seconds to go. West Central has the 2-point lead heading into the end of this first quarter. That's Smith with it. She drives baseline. Good help defense there by Kaufman. Sliding over, cutting off the baseline without reaching and fouling. Wall to inbound. They get it to Little. Little up the right side. I love what Allie did there. She knew she had the angle and she had the space and just went to the contact.
The nice thing is here, too, Little's going to head to the free throw line for 2 shots as that's team foul number 5 on Havana. Foul is on Smith, her first. And like we mentioned, team 5th. Grubb's going to re-enter the game for West Central for Wall. Second free throw up by Little, and she knocks it and converts both free throws. West Central now up 14-10. 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
That's 8 points for Little here in this first quarter.
And she's had to work for all 8.
Yes, she has. Brooks. Oh, that is 24. That's Howard to the rim. Now Sturdivant. Finds Gregory. Gregory now, 15 seconds to go. Inside the Grubb, she has an advantage there. They're going to get a block there on Smith. And now Grubb will be able to shoot 2 free throws.
Foul's on Smith, and that's going to be her second. That's one of those calls, Aaron, that could have went either way. It could have went block charge, and you're going to have one coach upset, one coach happy, regardless of how that call's made.
That's always, in my opinion, mostly because, I gave a lot of charges in high school. Like, that's the toughest call. There's so for any officials to have to figure out if somebody was set.
That's the most subjective call
there you go.
There is, especially in high school without that half circle in the lane like they do for college. But that's the horn. Into the first period. West Central leads 14-12 over the Havana Ducks. We will be back for the second quarter here shortly.
All right, we're back, ready for second quarter start. West Central had the lead there in the first. It's 14-12. We'll see how the second quarter goes. Howarder over in the corner to Kramer. Ooh, almost stolen away there. Now it's back to French. French to Miller. Miller with a great take. They're going to get her with a travel. I think, the only thing I think there is that looked like a Euro, but it almost looked like the second plant. It was like a stutter step a little bit. I don't know. My eyes are bad.
Well, I'd try to agree with you, but we'd both be wrong, Aaron.
I know, bud.
Man, I'm going to be on the mic twice today. Now and then tonight. We'll have to talk about tonight here in a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the Christmas thing.
Yep. West Central basketball. Allie Little kicks it to Wall. Wall, nice shot fake, but probably better defense there by Miller.
Yeah. I really like Miller's game. She, has an intensity and an aggressiveness to her that defensively you can kind of understand placement and spacing and where you're supposed to be. Solid player. That's French. Back up top to Miller. She goes left-hand drive. Pull-up jumper rattles out.
It's going to be a jump ball, West Central basketball.
Hey, get up! Get up! All right, keep working. Let's go!
Havana in the full court man-to-man press. They get it in the corner to Little. She's going to try and get through up to Sturdivant. Sturdivant has Grubb up ahead. Now they find Gregory. Gregory turn around off the glass and good. West Central, I mentioned that they'd struggled with some press offense, but they're handling it pretty well here, not being as stressed.
Well, it's one of those we kind of talked about. They're pushing it right back at them. They're not sitting back and letting the pressure happen. They're applying just as much pressure attacking the basket as they're trying to apply defensively, and I think it's starting to give Havana a little bit of fits.
Well, and they're like the attack. There's a way to attack. Like, I'll give Sturdivant a lot of credit right there. So she hit the gap, but then she didn't just keep dribbling through the gap like uncontrollably. She got a forward pass to Grubb. Grubb was able to get it to Gregory. So you're attacking it, but not in a way that is detrimental.
Wall re-enters the game for Sturdivant as she picked up her second foul.
Let's work. Come on.
Come on, Mac. Come on, Mac.
And Kramer added a couple points, and she now has 8.
Little loss. That one turns into a loose ball and a jump ball.
It'll be a turnover as the possession arrow is in favor of Havana. Score is 16-13 in favor of West Central. 6.5 minutes to play here in the first half.
I don't know if shoestrings are made different now or kids just don't know how to tie their shoes, but there are always kids with shoestrings undone playing basketball.
I'm going to create a Nike Sabrina 3 with Velcros.
Do not give me any only Velcro basketball shoes. That's terrible. That's Miller all the way to the bucket.
It's going to be a foul, I believe, a blocking foul on Gregory.
And as an offense player, I think that's totally the right call. Gregory was, I think, set, but not in Katie's space. So it was a partial space that she was occupying. And I said Katie like I know her. I meant Miller. That's Kramer in the corner. Almost taken away by Gregory. Over to the other Kramer. That's Howarder. Her three-pointer rattles home.
What a friendly roll again.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I'm sorry, that was French, not Howarder, but they did get a friendly roll.
I can't say much. I saw a couple of those friendly rolls on that hoop last night as well.
Yeah. Well, that end particularly has a little bit more give to it.
Long rebound there by Kramer, and Havana's going to get a second chance opportunity here. Those of you watching, understand your imagination is not kidding yourself. There are bodies on the ground all over the place here today.
These girls get after it. Grubb, middle drive all the way to the bucket, off the glass, and no good, though. Kramer with the board. It's tied up, 16-16, 5 minutes to go here in the first half. That's whipped away by Little. She's got a 1-on-2 fast break all the way to the left-hand side, and she gets fouled by Miller.
That's going to be Miller's second, which is huge, as she's had the assignment of face guarding Allie Little.
Again, that's just something that Allie does so well, is be able to create transition opportunities out of nothing sometimes. And gets the first free throw. We're going to get a 30-second timeout here as that free throw by Little gives the Cougars a 1-point lead. There's 4:51 to go. Hey, maybe take a few minutes here after you're done playing music. And what's up with the Christmas thing tonight?
Yeah, so in Winchester, tonight will be the annual Key Club Christmas Parade. I don't even know if I can say Key Club anymore. It's kind of dwarfed into just a community parade nowadays. So crazy cool event. Unsure as to how many people we have signed up to participate in it, but I know in the past we've had anywhere from 30 to 35, 40 floats that participate in it. It's really cool. I'll be curious to see how many people tune in tonight, because in the past we've had a large number of viewers that log on to YouTube and watch the Christmas parade. So if you aren't doing anything tonight, the weather does look like it's going to be a little bit warmer.
Yeah, it's not bad out today.
So get out, come to Winchester, view the Christmas parade. And if you can't make it, tune into WC Athletics, not WC Cougar Sports, WC Athletics, and you will be able to see the Winchester Community Christmas Parade live streamed starting at 6:30 p.m.
Who's on the mic with you tonight?
I believe it will be myself, Kent Coltis, and then maybe we can talk Lori Herring into joining us, as she basically, between her and Kent, I think they know anything and everything about Winchester and the community and the people there. So,
all right, that's perfect.
Havana's basketball, Kramer 3 from the top wing, no good. Rebound by Little. Little's going to look to push. Oh, she threw it away. She didn't have to.
Yeah, she thought she was going to be
over and back.
Yeah. That created a transition opportunity there. That's number 32, Aslan Nimmelman, getting the bucket and giving the lead back to the Ducks. Grubb over to Wall. Wall up to Kaufman. Kaufman with it in a bad spot there. Finds Little. Little bullet pass to Gregory. That was a little tough to handle. Right idea, but then Little gets the steal. Spin dribble in the middle over 2 defenders. No good, and Gregory's going to come crashing in and get a foul.
That's going to be foul number 2 on Gregory, team third. On that last bucket by Havana, they took the lead 18-17. 3.5 minutes to play here in the first half in a very competitive, physical ball game.
That's Brooks up top for the Ducks. Kramer to Nimmelman. That's Kramer, the other Kramer. Brooks wide open, top of the 3. Leaves that one short. It'll go out of bounds, West Central basketball.
Sturdivant re-entered the game for West Central. She's got to be careful as she has 2 personal fouls as well.
That's Little creating the opportunities. Unable to get it to roll, but Sturdivant with a big rebound. Going to get a jump. Sturdivant, I think she's wincing a little bit. I don't know if she took a shot to the face there or what. Little diving down, left hand. No good on the bucket, but she will go back to the line.
One of the things that makes her game so great is the fact that if you didn't know her and you came in the gym for the first time, you wouldn't be able to tell if she's right-handed or left-handed.
Yeah.
She does a great job using her left hand on the left side of the hoop. Like right there, if she goes up with the right hand, it's going to be a clean block.
Yep.
But she went up with the left hand and drew the foul. At the line for the second shot, knocks them both down, and West Central retakes a 1-point lead, 19-18.
Now West Central with a little bit of pressure of their own. That's stolen away by Sturdivant. Sturdivant just, they're going to get a travel there. Like that's an example there where I was talking about a little earlier, where she, great steal, but just trying to make too much. Just take the possession, no pressure coming there. Don't be stressed about trying to make something happen, because we all know stressed is just dessert spelled backwards. So just take it easy.
Havana's going to take the risk here with 3 minutes to play in the first half as Katie Miller re-enters the game.
That's Kramer. Her three-pointer, nothing but net from her. Those Kramer girls can shoot it. Little all the way up the right side. Good decision. Back it out, run some offense. Over to Wall. Wall looking for Grubb in the middle. Grubb all the way around the corner. Little scoop shot is good. Miller's got to take it easy. She's got 2 fouls, so she can't be as aggressive. Down into Smith. Smith is blocked by Sturdivant. Sturdivant gets the board. And that's Coach Likes right there, too. Just said to Paisley, man, I love her energy, and she's all over the place. But once she gets control of it, just take a count.
Miller set to trigger it in for Havana. Gets it to Kramer. Little handoff. Got Kramer in the short corner. On Little. Backs down. Shot up. Nice touch there by Kramer. She now has 10 points on the night. Or afternoon, however you want to look at it.
Grubb working against Miller. Over to Kaufman. Kaufman, spin dribble, into the lane, loses it. Oh, boy. I love the finish. But I don't know, Grant. Like, she was fumbling it, but I
think she may have traveled 6 times on that.
Yeah, I agree.
It's all right. 23-21, under 2 minutes to play. Smith gets it to Kramer. Out to her sister, I'm assuming. Other Kramer blocked by Gregory. Sturdivant with the loose ball.
There you go. Just back dribble a little bit. That's Kramer with the steal. The bucket doesn't go. Big rebound there by Grubb. And that got tipped slightly by a Duck to keep a turnover from happening for the Cougars.
I only look from here to here. See the hand that touched it and the jersey it's attached to.
Got a timeout here coming from West Central. It looks like it's going to be a full timeout. Havana leads this one 23-21. We're going to take the break. .114 to go in this first half. Havana leads it by 2, 23-21. Inbounded to Sturdivant. Up ahead now to Gregory. Gregory finds Grubb. Grubb has Wall. She takes one dribble in the lane. Gets the little runner to go. Big bucket there by Ellie Wall. Good pass from Grubb. Kramer up ahead now. That's Howard all the way to the bucket. Kramer. And then there's a back cut by Smith. Havana does a great job of moving without the basketball. They've got us a few times on that. That pass stolen away there by Howarder. Back to Kramer. Her three-pointer, no good. They're going to get Sturdivant with a foul. She was boxed out there by Smith. And that'll be 3 on Sturdivant, so that'll get Kaufman into the game. Smith to inbound. She gets it right back up top to Kramer. Kramer left dribble to the elbow. Smith in there. That's Immelman, I believe. Nimmelman, I'm sorry. No good. Now Little gets a turnover. And it ends up with the Ducks. Layup, no good. It's tipped over. Nothing going there. That ball's loose. Everything's crazy right now. And that'll be off the Ducks. 6.7 seconds to go. Ducks have a 2-point lead. It'd be great for West Central to handle this pressure right here and get a bucket here. That pass was to nobody, and turnover and a quick bucket there by Kramer. And there it is to Little. She gets a whole full court heave, and she made it, and he called it good. That was a 3-quarter court, nothing but stinking net from Allie Little at the buzzer. Big shot right there, and they called it good. So that is a massive bucket to give some momentum going into the second half. The Ducks still lead it by 1, but what a retaliation shot there after the turnover and quick bucket by the Ducks. All right, folks, it's an exciting one. We got 10 minutes on the clock for halftime. Grant and I will be back with the second half. All right, welcome back. We're ready to go here. The clock's winding down on the halftime. It is after the three-quarter court buzzer beater by Allie Little. The lead for the Ducks is 27-26. I want to give a quick shout-out to my brother-in-law, Cowboy Bill Ettinger down in Huntsville, Texas. Always watching Cougar athletics down there, so stay warm down there, Bill. And we're ready to go. What a first half. Back and forth. Good shot making from both teams. Defensive intensity. Let's see if there's any adjustments here in the second half that creates some separation for one team or the other. And that's Miller. Right away to French, and she just takes one look at it and rips the net to start off the second half. Sturdivant down the sideline. All the way to the bucket. And they're going to get a travel there on Sturdivant. As she knifed through about, most of the Havana defense there, but got a palming call basically that creates that travel. So Kramer over to Nemelman, back to Miller. Jump ball, but it looked like it was some knee-on-knee action there. Both of them, Miller and Grubb, come up limping. Havana still with the pressure. And Sturdivant up to Gregory. Over to Wall, looking for a cutting Grubb. Grubb. She loves that little in-the-lane hook shot. Gregory with the board and gets fouled.
Foul's going to be on the floor as the push happened on the way to the offensive rebound. And I tell you what, Miller got lucky there, as I think she almost bodied Grubb on that turnaround.
Yeah. Got nothing there. That pass up to Grubb. Back to Wall. Wall, dribble drive. It gets tipped out of bounds. Good decision there by Grubb to not try and save it. As she's still nursing that knee. Her and Miller went knee to knee, and Grubb's toughing it out there. That's Little. Spin move. What a great one-handed pass to Grubb. Grubb looking for Gregory. And then Ellie Wall coming in from the weak side. I tell you, Ellie today, she's a freshman. And, she's adjusted a little bit to varsity level basketball, but she's showing a different level of aggression today that I think is good for her and for this club all together. They're going to get a foul there. I think it's going to be on Grubb. Nope, they got on Wall.
Miller's free throw in and out. And maybe this side of the gym isn't going to be as forgiving.
Yeah.
Second free throw up by Miller, in and out, no good. Allie Little with the rebound. And West Central, they got to be careful with those nonchalant lob passes against a very pesky Havana defense.
I agree. And that's a great turnaround jumper by the freshman Gregory.
And she tied it up. We're all tied at 30. Nice backdoor cut by Miller. Good find by Kramer. And Havana takes the lead right back.
See, like that, even that inbound pass from Gregory right there, like we kind of got lucky that didn't end up in a turnover. It was just kind of out there.
Miller picked up her third with 6 minutes to go, and coach from Havana is going to leave her in the game. In a tight game like this, she's a senior. Hopefully she can play smart.
Yep.
And you got to trust your seniors, especially in big, close games like this. Nice shot fake. To the hoop, in and out, no good. Fight for the rebound. Kaufman comes away with it. Looks to push it up ahead to Sturdivant.
Sturdivant goes deep into the defense there, and pretty solid defense there by Kramer, I think, to just, meet her arm straight up, and ended up going out of bounds off of West Central. So West Central now with some pressure of their own. Up ahead, that's French on the right side. Almost stolen away by Sturden. Howarder back to French. She's hit some threes here in this game. That one's long. Gets her own rebound, though, as Gregory fell. Howarder cuts to the hoop. I've been really impressed with this Havana group, Grant, in terms of their cuts to the basket.
They move well without the basketball.
Kaufman to Sturdivant. Sturdivant able to rip that one away. And they're going to get a jump ball before the collision. And that will go to Havana. It's 34-30 in favor of the Ducks. The Ducks have an advantage here. That's Kramer up ahead, easy layup. And it's that, that's like essentially one pass, or it turned into two passes, but one pass broke that press. Little being pressured hard there by Smith, gets it to Kaufman. Kaufman, left-hand dribble all the way down the lane. She's going to get fouled with body there by Howarder.
Not on her hip. Beat her to the spot.
That's 3 fouls as well by Howarder. If you're West Central, you got to look to attack her and Miller. Actually, Miller's out of the game, isn't she?
Yes, I think so.
Grubb checking back in for Gregory. 36-31. Second free throw by Kaufman, no good. Great effort by Allie Little to save it, but her foot was out of bounds. It will be Havana basketball. Just a little over 3 minutes into this third quarter, Aaron. It feels like we've been talking for 20.
I know. There's like no breaks in the action here. It's just constant attack.
Kramer with the basketball. Kicks it over, 3 ball up. Off the back iron, fight for the rebound. It's going to be Havana basketball. Howarder unable to connect, but like you said, she's knocked down a couple threes. Actually, I shouldn't say a couple. She's only knocked down one, and she has 3 points.
That's right. Well,
Tough to see the board.
Well, French knocked down a couple. Man, West Central unable to get that turnover there, and they're going to get a foul from Kaufman. That's Gregory going in for Kaufman. That's Kaufman's second foul.
Team second.
This is where West Central's got to stay vigilant. Got a 5-second call there. Much better job defensively on the inbounds by West Central. Good job by Sturdivant of not being out of control, but then threw that pass to Grubb, and it went out of bounds.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. That's a situation, just relax.
Yeah.
Trust the basketball in your hands.
Yeah, and, she really wasn't being pressured. So, and that's Kramer for a deep three. That extends the lead. It's 39-31 Ducks. This Havana squad can definitely shoot it from the outside. Now Wall's got to find somebody up to Grubb. She has Gregory. Gregory, little jump hook, doesn't go. And that'll be off West Central. Back to Havana.
Just stay composed, West Central. Right now, Havana is just, it's almost one of those, Aaron, that every out of bounds call, every close call has went Havana's way. Stay composed.
Yep.
It will eventually turn. There's a lot of time left in this basketball game.
Yeah. A lot of time, you're right. But it's frustrating as a player when it feels like none of the 50-50 bounces are kind of going your way.
Double dribble.
Got the double dribble there. And that's just good defense by Havana there, right? Like making the ball handler have to make a decision.
And it's not just the on-ball defender there. It's also the backside defender sprinting down to get in the lane to not allow that bounce pass to the opposite wing.
That's Kramer off the ball screen. Switches back, finds a seam all the way to the bucket. No help defense there. That's a 10-point lead for Havana. It's been all of them here in this third quarter. And that Grubb, great job of getting that ball, and a beautiful pass up ahead to Little. Little unable to convert the layup. Up ahead now they go to Miller. Miller cutting Smith. Her left-handed layup's no good.
Coach likes saying quit watching, and right there, couple girls just and I'm going to tell you, it's youth. It's youth. Couple freshmen there just got caught watching the shot go up, watch it come down, and Havana comes away at the rebound. Thankfully, we tied it up, and the possession there was ours. But it is a learning experience. When you are going to play and start freshmen, they are still learning the game, especially at this level. It is such a different speed than JV basketball. And I tell people that all the time. There are different levels. You have junior high level, you have JV level, and then you have varsity level. Yeah. And if you've ever watched college basketball, it's a totally different speed.
I agree. And so everything that you said there is accurate, but also I think maybe some of the freshmen are a little bit tired. You know, this is a physical, fast-paced game, and all the things you said, you know, just tries to get – it's tough to adapt a little bit, but love our freshmen, love what they're doing. And that's Lashmet, Jackie Lashmet, to the line. She misses the first. 41-31, Havana, 2:44 to go here in this third quarter. And Lashmet gets the second free throw. Little applying some pressure there on Ava Kramer. That's French. She can't give her that much room. She misses the three-pointer, though. Rebound to Little, and she's going to get double-teamed. Gets down the sideline, up ahead to Kaufman. That's Wall with it. Looking for Grubb. That's a pass over the top. I love what Jackie Lashman just did right there. She battled the entire time. And for a freshman, Grant, she has a really good understanding of placement and pinning people whenever, as they move around to defend.
Well, what's crazy is they finally got her the basketball. I thought we should have got it to her when the ball was on the wing because they're trying to front her, and she does a great job of sealing. And there she is again.
The only thing in that instance for her, she was sealing there, but she ended up so close to the ball handler that that's going to be a really tough pass. At 41-34, West Central with a couple of possessions with some buckets there.
They got an offensive foul there on Ellie Wall, so that's her second, team third. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter, 41-34, Havana lead. Howerter with the basketball, turn to try to drive. Nice spin move. Good defense there by Gregory, and Lashman comes away at the rebound.
Sturdivant up ahead now. Little doing a balancing act on the sideline. Grubb off the ball screen. They're going to get a blocking foul there. That'll be on Howerter.
That's going to be her fourth. And that's team foul number 5, so that's going to send Grubb to the free throw line. A great opportunity here for West Central to cut into this lead.
The senior, Sophie Grubb, that one unable to fall.
Give us the roll.
Yeah, this is the forgiving end. So that's Jenna Brooks that checks in for Howarder. The second one's off as well, and now Brooks down the middle of the floor. Over to, that was Smith in the corner to Kramer, her three-pointer. And that again is Smith moving without the ball to get in position for the rebound, and French. I missed it. I was looking somewhere else. What did he call there?
He called it travel.
Okay.
And that may have been one of those situations where the travel may have been created by a foul.
Very well could have been.
But, you know, in all reality, they've let both these squads play.
Yeah, they have.
It's been both ways. It's been physical.
Grubb, good defense there on French to make that layup tough.
And we're going to have a 60-second timeout taken by Coach Likes and the West Central Cougars. 45 seconds to play here in the third. West Central trails Havana 41-34.
Out of the full timeout by West Central. Their basketball on the sideline. 44 seconds to go here in this third quarter, which has been in Havana Ducks quarter, but West Central chipping away here at the lead towards the end. That's Little all the way to the bucket. She finds Lashman. Her post shot's no good, but that's French now. Over to Kramer. Up to Kramer. Smith. Now French has it. I'm sure the Ducks are fine with the last shot of this quarter.
West Central can't fall asleep. West Havana does a great job moving without the basketball. Don't allow a backdoor cut.
And French was excellent right there, getting the steal on Gregory. Good defensive stand there by West Central. They did exactly what you asked them to do, Grant, and not get caught necessarily, and nothing going there at the end of the quarter, but that's the end of three. And after a strong quarter from Havana, they lead at 41-34. Basketball fans, we got a good one here. Havana leads at 41-34. 8 minutes to go. Aaron Liddick, Grant DeWitt bringing you the action on WC Cougar Sports. And that is French. That gets to Little now. She's got some time here. What's she going to do as she gets to the end? Good finish there. One thing that Allie does really well is she finishes off of 2 feet a lot, and that helps her be able to take some contact and still be able to finish strong.
Yep, and just kind of like what we talked about off air there before we came back on, Allie Little has got to get back into the offensive action. We were talking, had 14 points at halftime, didn't score in the third. And only that I can remember, only took one shot in the third.
Official stat sheet says
Yeah.
one shot. So we're going to get a quick 30-second timeout here. But that's right there. West Central scores quick, creates a turnover on the other end, and got an opportunity now with this possession to cut into that lead a little bit further. And I mean, a little bit of foul trouble on the Havana side, but it's really going to come down to who's going to handle the pressure a little bit better. Both teams are going to continue to pressure the basketball, and which teams can execute the best under that pressure.
Because this last 7.5 minutes, it's going to be chaos. I can already feel it.
I can too. And I'm glad I'm here for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dribble handoff to Sturdivant. West Central doing the weave. They're going to get, oh! I feel like he was going block at first and then changed his mind. Okay, that'll be, that's her first.
14. We don't have a 24. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Man, Mr. Devlin, Keith Devlin, quick on the horn there to get it correct. It's not his first rodeo, folks. He knows what he's doing down there.
No, we got to tip our hats to gentlemen like him. He pretty much does all the high school games here in Bluffs, and we're fortunate enough to have, I'm biased, my father-in-law, who does all the boys' games in Winchester, and Kent Coltis. As long as the boys aren't playing, he's there for all the girls' games. So we can't thank them enough for volunteering their time and doing a pretty thankless job, but a very important job as well.
Absolutely. That was Smith knifing through the defense and getting a layup there for the Ducks. Good spin move there, but it got poked away from behind. Little lost it. Now Kramer, but there's Little. What did George Bush say? Fool me once. Shame on you. Can't get fooled again. I think that's what he said. All right, another turnover there. West Central with some pressure. Just a little token pressure maybe there. Kramer up to French. We cannot leave her that wide open.
She now has 13 points, and I believe 3 of those are coming, maybe even 4 of them are from three-pointers.
Yeah, she's a good player, can obviously shoot the ball. And she's had too many really open looks. They get it down to Gregory, and they're going to get a foul on Kramer. Kramer had kind of fallen down, I think, and was lucky enough to recover and not at least give up a wide open layup.
Foul is on Olivia Kramer, the senior, for Havana. That's only her first personal, team first.
Olivia, turn and help.
Gregory set to trigger it in underneath, gets it to Grubb.
Hands up. Left side.
Grubb, lob pass to Little, but it's not going to count. Nimmelman picks up the foul, her second, team second. I'm sorry, I heard that as well, and I can't stop laughing.
I can't. Oh, man. Anyway, turnover into a foul. That'll be Gregory, which will be her third foul. It's 46-36 in favor of the Ducks. About 5:40 to go. And there's French across the line. Finds Kramer. Gregory now to the other Kramer. Good drive there by the senior. I believe that's 10. Yeah, that's Olivia, the senior. Dribble penetration, pulls up early, hits the jump shot. Now up ahead to Grubb. Grubb had Kaufman for a second, unable to make the pass. And now she's dead with that dribble, looking for some help. And going to get a timeout, I believe. Yep. Going to get a 30-second timeout here as that whistle was going to blow either way. It was either going to be a 5-second call or a timeout, whichever one was coming. So again, Havana there, 48-36. And West Central is going to have to continue to apply some pressure, get some stops, create some turnovers, and then execute on the other end. It seems like our best option is to be able to create some maybe transition buckets. Because Savannah's really solid defensively. They're physical, quick, understand where to be, good help defense. And so I think some turnovers and transition buckets might be a key to start chipping away at this lead in the last 5 minutes here. Over the top to Grubb. There's the handoff to Little. She kicks it out to Kaufman. Kaufman, big three-point attempt from Adrian Kaufman, the senior. She caught that in rhythm and let it go and drained it.
A bucket, much-needed bucket for West Central. Now they just need a stop. Let's see if we can't put a few stops together.
Oh, that's a shot there. That was Nemelman, but then there's Miss Maggie French again with the offensive rebound and putback. Just sliding in there, being more active than West Central.
It's just a gut punch because there's nothing you can do. I mean, yes, don't get me wrong. Paisley was on the back side of her, but a three-point shot, hey, stay in there underneath it. More than likely, a three-point shot's going to have a long rebound. Yep. And just unfortunate for us, the ball didn't hit anything. It landed right
into French's hands. So, turnover by West Central there now. The Ducks probably perfectly happy, running some time off the clock. They don't have to force anything, only take wide open good looks. Now up top to Kramer. We can't afford to probably give that much space because they'll just pass it around. Smith, dribble drive, kicks it out. Again, French. Too much space. We got lucky. She didn't knock that one down. Now Little chases it down. She's going to get moving. Up ahead now to Kaufman. Kaufman. Dribbles to the middle. Spin dribble for her. That's to Gregory. Gregory goes baseline. She's got a step just a little bit short. Her own rebound. I don't even know how she got that and finished that. Great effort there by Evan Gregory. In the middle. Right back to Smith. Over to Kramer. And that is Nemelman with a three, I believe. Havana very timely shooting all day today. And there's Little. She had a look at a three. Over to Kaufman. Down to Grubb. Kind of in that short corner. She's got to kick it back out. Kaufman open for three. Got it. Adrian Kaufman coming up big here in the fourth quarter. You know, she has always been able to do that in her career, is be able to be that spot-up shooter. And today she's coming up big, keeping West Central in it in this fourth quarter.
Howerter and Miller coming right back into the game for Havana. Both have 4 fouls, but we're under 3 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Havana leads 53-44, 9-point lead. They've kind of been in control here in the second half.
Yep. They get that down, and again, that's Nemelman, another wide open jumper. And they just keep knocking down open shots.
I'm looking up the board, just such balanced scoring, too, for Havana.
Yeah.
Kramer has 14. The other Kramer has 10. Nemelman has 7. French has 15. Just very well-balanced scoring. Move the basketball really well. A very quality basketball team.
That's just, you know, as a defensive unit, that's tough when you've got that many people that can put the ball in the basket, and it takes a great effort to be able to keep them all in check. That's Sturdivant. She banks it in from the top of the key, and then Coach Likes calls a timeout. So that'll be a full timeout there from the West Central Cougars. Havana leads this one 55-47. And we'll be back. We're back, 2:27 to go here in this ball game. And we told you it'd be a good one, and it is. Big three-pointer there by Sturdivant. And now it'll be Havana basketball. Looking at some pressure here from the Cougars. And Kramer able to get across the timeline up ahead to Miller, whose layup just sits on the rim. And they're going to go jump ball there. That was Miller, yeah, that missed it, got her own rebound, and was tied up by Grubb. And it'll stay with Havana. Havana looking to inbound. Brooks was open off of that curl. She kicks it out. Back to Brooks.
West Central's going to have to get up and pressure the basketball here. They're trailing. Got to find a way to create more possessions on the offensive end.
I hear all of everybody on the bench over here yelling, get up, but I think maybe West Central just might be a little tired there. Evan Gregory's getting up, though, and trying to create something to happen. 1:47 to go.
If you're West Central here, I think to get back in this ball game, you go for a steal and then you play the free throw game.
Yeah. I agree. Go for steals right now. Just don't foul pointlessly, but go for the ball. Try and create something.
And they got a couple. Oh, there's
it
a
is
steal.
right there. Now we just got to convert. So that's Little. Turnover there. There it is. So that was that's Howarder who got the loose ball, but then stood up with it. Gives it right back to the Cougars. 1:35 to go. West Central needs a bucket here. They're going to go over the top to Grubb. Grubb's going to go down the lane. They're going to get her with the travel. She finished it, but traveled kind of come back the other direction. Savannah's done a pretty good job with our press. They've seemed to find the middle pretty well. And now Kramer up top.
We're going to have a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. Havana leads this one 55-47. There's a minute something left. I didn't see it before the clock changed. But, as we talked about, West Central's got to dig deep here and find some energy on the defensive end. Turn the speed up, try and speed up Havana, force them into some uncomfortable situations where they create some turnovers, and then maybe get some transition buckets. And we need some timely shooting right now. We've had a little bit of it. Adrian Kaufman with 2 big threes. Paisley Sturdivant just knocked one down a little bit ago. And we're still down 8 points with 1:22 to go. And then we got to be on this side of it. There we go. You got to not have French.
I would look to foul.
Yeah.
And I would foul number 1, Brooks. She hasn't played a lot in this basketball game to where some of these other girls, they're solid shooters.
And we're still back. Like, we got to go for a steal here and foul if we do. Go. Wall up pressure, and Gracie, this is what.
Well, it's one of those things. You look out here on the floor right now for West Central, you have 3 freshmen and a sophomore and a junior.
Yeah.
And it's a learning experience. It's understanding the game, basketball IQ.
Sure.
Okay, understand time, the score, the situation.
So this is Madeline Howarder to the line. First one's no good. We're gonna have
a line change for Havana.
Yep, and some players that haven't played, I don't think. Well, Gutierrez was in the JV game. That's number 22. There's number 3, which is Lindsey Greer.
Number 4, also Taylor Lindsey's in the game.
Okay, I don't know what's going on here.
They had 6 players on the
Well, I know that, but and I didn't notice it, but some of our fans noticed it, and
I'm going to turn the.
okay, so they did make that final free throw, and they're going to count it, but there were 6 on the floor. So it sounds like maybe there's going to be
a technical. The free throw is going to count, and then it's going to be a technical. Six people on the floor. And then West Central will get the basketball back. So this is a break as West Central trails by 9.
2 shots, Scott. Sorry, but we were taking care of it. I don't need your help. I'm sorry for saying shut up. I got the help.
all right, let's just play some basketball, guys. Here we go. Allie Little to the line for 2 technical free throws. She gets the first. It's 48-56. And Allie misses the second. So it'll be
8-point game, under a minute, West Central basketball. Like in that situation, hopefully Coach Like talked to his girls, like, girls, we can't let time come off. We got to foul.
Go.
We got to play this game, especially with Havana having a couple girls that haven't played.
Yeah, so that's Little now trying to get to the basket, looking for Kaufman. Kaufman, that's a deep 3. She's been hot. That one's short, though. Gregory with a great save, but Smith ends up with it, and they're going to get a foul there. Good job. Got a foul early. Put them to the line.
2 shots.
That'll be number 5, Evie Smith, going to the line for a couple of the free throws. And there's 46 seconds left, and
there's a lot of ball game left in this. And it would have really got interesting there if Adrian Kaufman makes that 3. It gets really interesting because, and I'm not real sure timeout situation for Havana. It looks like they have 3 left, which if you just got, and I'm not downplaying any of the girls that are on the floor right now for Havana, but you got girls out there that haven't been playing in this game.
Yeah.
To where you could create some turnover situations. But right there, Smith steps up and knocks down 2 free throws.
So Little across the line, West Central. That's Gregory. Her 3-pointer from the wing rattles out. Rebound down to Havana, and they're going to either, I like it, try and get the turnover, and if you don't, foul them and put them back to the line.
Foul on Allie Little, her 3rd.
That'll send Taylor Lindsay to the line for the Ducks. And she gets the first. Big free throw there from the junior Taylor Lindsay. Makes it a 10-point game with 34 seconds to go. And she gets them both. It'll have to be something pretty amazing to happen here for West Central to come back and get this game tied up. But Little, all the way to the bucket, gets that one to go, 25 seconds. And they're going to try, that's Kramer, doing a good job of staying away from problems, up to Smith.
And we're going to have a timeout taking.
They were close to that 10-second violation there. So it's going to be a full timeout. There's 15 seconds to go. It's a 9-point lead in favor of the Ducks. We'll be right back. All right. we'll see how the end of this goes. I like that Coach likes in the Cougars. They aren't just mailing this one in. They're down 9 with 15 seconds, but he's coaching them up in the huddle, trying to still create some opportunities, trying to get a steal there. Knocks it away, but that'll be a foul on Gregory, and I believe that'll be her 5th. But she had to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, she knew she had 4 fouls, too. I heard her on the bench say, I got 4 fouls. Coach said, I don't care. We got to do it. And this will be Lindsay back to the line. That one's a little long off the iron. Misses the first. Grubb in for Lashman. And Lindsay gets that free throw, puts it back to 10. 10 seconds to go. Little drive, kicks it out. Kaufman three-pointer. That one's long. Sturdivant chases it down. As the time winds off, Sturdivant's three-pointer is up and no good, and that's going to do it. Great basketball game here today between the Cougars and the Ducks. Really strong third quarter from Havana. They came out, had a 1-point lead at half, and came out in the third quarter and really established some dominance and sense of just knocking down a bunch of open shots. Anytime they got a look, they were able to score it. And, wow, it was a good one. Bunch of hard effort from both squads, playing hard the whole time, on the floor and competing, and that's really all you can ask for. So that's going to do it from Bluffs today. The Ducks win this one by 10, 60-50. It's Aaron and Grant signing off.